Hey folks, Pat that Halloween movie collector back with day 30 of 31 days of Michael Myers, where each day I will discuss a scene from one of the movies in the Halloween franchise and share a collectible from my collection. So here it is. Mischief Night, Cabbage Night, Goose Night, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't even know if anybody even celebrates that anymore. But when I was a kid, I grew up and it was either Mischief Night or Cabbage Night, where you spray people with shaving cream, you get a sock full of flour, beat the shit out of each other, throw eggs at each other, and just cause all sorts of havoc. Toilet paper trees and people's houses. I don't even see it anymore, so I guess it's kind of like fallen by the wayside, which I'm sure most adults are probably happy about. But it's today, the 30th. It's the day before Halloween, before the high holy day for us Halloween fanatics. So today, I thought, I went to Halloween 4 yesterday, and I said, let me go back to Halloween 4 again with one of my favorite scenes in that film. And there's actually an extended part of this character's arc in the Halloween 4 novelization, which I would have wished they would have put on film. So I'm talking about after Donald Pleasance with Dr. Loomis encounters Myers in bandages at Penny's gas station in the diner, blows up. Of course, the whole gas station blows up. Loomis has to figure out a way to get to Haddonfield because Myers took the tow truck and he's on his way to Haddonfield and blew up Loomis's car. So he's walking, hitchhiking, and of course there's a bunch of prick kids that pull over like they're going to give him a ride and then leave him in the dust, jackasses. And who pulls up in the dust cloud behind him? It's a little, almost like a Phelps pickup truck, right? Almost like a Phelps pickup truck from the first movie. And you have Reverend Jackson P. Sayers in there. Now, he is a reverend of whatever denomination he's supposed to be. And he's talking to Dr. Loomis, and he's saying he sees something in here. He knows he's hunting something. He's like, "You're hunting it, ain't you? You're a pilgrim. I saw it on your face back there as breasts and blue suede shoes." And he's talking about how he's been hunting it all these years. And Dr. Loomis says, "What are you hunting? Damnation." He's hunting, came close a few times, and he's talking about what's to come in people's destiny. Now, in the novelization, he actually drives Dr. Loomis to the sheriff's department and actually stays there and hangs around town and watches over Dr. Loomis. And he actually sees Myers go into the police department. The whole thing that played, because that scene was never filmed, where he goes in and takes out the whole police department. So it was a pretty cool arc that he did. If you've never read Halloween 4, there is a guy on YouTube, because it's hard to find the novelizations now. They go for a lot of money, except for the trilogy, the new ones. There's a 80s slasher librarian. He's got all the original novelizations that he's on Audible, not necessarily on Audible, but he speaks them and they're there for you to listen to. So go check him out. And it's pretty cool, some of the scenes that Sayers in the novelization. So that is my scene for today. I thought show a little love to Reverend Jackson P. Sayer, right? He was a man of faith and did help out Dr. Loomis. So for today's collectible, I thought we'd go back to one of the older Sideshow Myers collectibles figures. And here, Sideshow Collectibles, Michael Myers. And this, I forget what year this is from. I've had this for a while. Let's see if there's a date on it, because I don't even remember what year it was from. Yeah, this is from 2003. I didn't realize it was over 20 years old already. So I believe this was the first Sideshow Myers figure that came out, if I remember correctly. And it's cool. It's got a nice box. Like I said, I'll have pictures up here because it's hard to see in this room. It's got some great shots from the OG, which is the sit-up and him stalking Annie in the laundry room. And if you open it up, like I said, I'll have pictures. It's going to be hard to get in focus here. There we go. But it's a great figure. It's a great set. Highly collectible now, because I believe this was the first Sideshow. Could be wrong. Correct me in the comments. And I didn't realize it was that old. I didn't realize it was that long ago. That came out in 2003. Wow. So that is today's collectible. Actually, I didn't even realize what it says in the back here. 15 years ago, Michael Myers brutally massacred his sister. Now, after escaping from a mental hospital, he's back to relive his grisly crime again and again and again. Probably read it years ago, but I haven't looked at this in so long. It's been sitting back there on the shelf with all my other figures. So that's today's collectible. Sideshow Myers. All right, folks, that's it. We got 1 day left before the big day. And happy to announce what happened yesterday. We hit 3,000 subs. So the big celebration, the big giveaway at 9, will probably be maybe sometime in mid to late November, just because there's a few weekends going on that I'm kind of busy. This weekend's Halloween, so I'm going to hang out and party. We might be doing a beer tasting this Saturday, so keep an eye on the channel. So the celebration will be planned, and it's going to take time. I want to do a nice big celebration and make it a lot of fun and celebrate and give back to you guys because it's awesome. Thank you so much for the big 3000. So until tomorrow, I'll be back again. Make sure you hit the like button because we actually got a decent amount of subs this month. Everybody's following along with anticipation, building up to our big high holy day of Halloween. And if you haven't subscribed already, by all means do it. Join the rest of the 3000 Club. And we'd love to have you here. There's a lot of cool stuff, and there's going to be a lot more cool stuff coming. So I hope you'll join the party and hang out with us for the journey. So until tomorrow, our high holy day. Be careful tonight. Make sure you don't get egged. Make sure you don't get hit with a sock full of flour. Don't get hit with some shaving cream. And just be careful out there. And if you go trick-or-treating tomorrow with your kids, or if you're young and you're still trick-or-treating, have a great day. Be safe out there and enjoy the day. So I'll be back tomorrow for my last 31 days of Michael Myers. So until tomorrow, talk to you soon.